Hi everyone. Hope you can see me. Hope you can hear me. This is James with Social Distance Live. We're going to be going to the songs in just a second. Just if you can, just share the show so we have a little bit more people watching to start off. Um,
Everyone.
and then we'll start the songs with Josh in just a second. Thanks everyone. Okay, hold on. Okay, everyone.
Am I on?
Let's bring on Josh Windmiller. Here's Josh Windmiller.
Hey everyone. Hello. All right. We're at my house. I am here. We have 11 people on. We're going to wait a little bit longer to get some more people on, but
Yeah.
share many times. This is going to be a one for the books. This is going to be a very special episode. We are presenting the songs of Radiohead to you. All of you.
To
All
you.
of you.
Yeah. While we have a moment, I'm just going to talk about upcoming schedule here. Um,
Great. Little house.
yeah, sorry everyone, I'm so dark. I'll have to figure this out. I'm in a new location here.
Yeah, behind you looks amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's this guy. This guy is cool.
Good job with that.
Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
so, uh, here in season two of Social Distance Live, as I mentioned last time, we're going to be doing a series of spotlight events as well as the undercovered events. Um, and next Monday on the 17th, I'll do kind of a calendar show. This calendar show will be about talking about what I'm doing upcoming. But thereafter, I'm really interested in showcasing other people's work that's upcoming. So I want to get in touch with all of you, artists and also activists and people, to see if there's a way that I can sort of like show either clips of things that you're doing or just the visual images, maybe posters or what have you, and just showcase like this is what's upcoming. I would do that on the week after the 17th, so it's the 24th. And that would be like a kind of things that are upcoming in late August and early September. As of now, you'll see on Social Distance Live that there's a lot of sort of blank upcoming events, and they're going to be filled out as we go along. You should be able to see the titles of the spotlight events, though, so get a sense of who's going to be spotlit. The first one is going to be the Quilters. They're a San Francisco band. They've been a part of two of our shows, Gillian Welsh and Towns Van Zandt. Yesterday, I did some recording with them. They recorded their show, and I also recorded an interview with them, which was really fun and really nice. So you see, it's a nice socially distanced interview. So please tune in at 7 p.m. on Thursday to see that and kind of like help me kickstart that series and welcome the Quilters into that. Today, as Josh said, we have a really amazing show. So just keep sharing the stream as we go along, because pretty much throughout it's just like winning songs all the way. Josh and I are both big head fans as are many people. So we have lots to say. Particularly, Master Josh has lots to say, but I will say some things as well. Over to you, Josh.
All right. All right, we're up to 20. That feels like a quorum, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ready to go? Okay. we hereby call this a second episode of season 2. It's of Social Distance Live Undercovered series to order. We are gathered here this particular juncture to discuss and enjoy the songs of Radiohead as interpreted by members of the musical community who have assembled in force to express themselves through the glorious music of this band, which, yay, perhaps is one of the most important bands of our lifetime, if there is an important band out there. Are bands important? They are. In my life, they are.
Yeah.
They are in my life.
Mine,
I don't know.
Mine too.
It's so hard to say.
Yeah, actually, while we're waiting, I think like it's an interesting moment to kind of talk about the nature of this program, and I mean it's mostly coming from your impulse, but for me it's been really interesting to reconnect with bands that passed through my life at some time, right? Like I guess the nature of who we are as people, you and I, obviously shapes what this show is to a great degree, right? And that has to do with the community that you have, but also just like the kind of the historical space that we occupy, right? Yeah, and like for me, Radiohead had this particular, and in fact, the section of Radiohead's oeuvre that is kind of the focus of this show, which is Kid A through really In Rainbows. I mean, there's exception, but basically it's mostly that, right? And that section is like a particular section of time, and Kid A and Amnesiac are albums that I listened to in a very focused, very like intense kind of way when I was 19 years old.
I think you're not alone there. I think just a lot of the people here are generally similar ages, and it's a time in our life. Also globally, that was an important time, especially being living here in the U.S. That's 2000 to 2007, I guess. Is where we're kind of mostly covering. One song's an outlier, but totally, yeah. Well, let's kick into it, huh? Let's just get into it. Keep sharing, folks. Keep sharing. Keep telling people about this because, we're gonna have fun. Okay. Let's start off. Let's just talk a little bit about Radio. Oh, can you put the PayPal link?
Yeah,
James,
I put it in the description. I will share it as a comment. Give me a second.
And pin it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Suggested donation, folks, $5 to $15 if you can do it. We want to get the artists something because they bled. A lot of people lost sleep for this, so we'd like to be able to get some money out for people. Just pretend you're going to a show. You are going to a show. Don't pretend. Live your life. All right. For those of you looking behind me, my clock doesn't work. I hope that doesn't bug you too much. All right, we're here to talk about Radiohead. Radiohead is Tom York, Johnny Greenwood, Colin Greenwood, Ed O'Brien, Philip Selway. Radiohead is a band. They took their name from a Talking Heads song, Radiohead, off of True Stories. They were originally called On a Friday, but they changed their name to Radiohead because On Friday is a bad band name. They performed, they had a number of albums, became an international success with their song Creep off of Pablo Honey. Then, started making the Bends. OK Computer happens. It's this enormous album. I think it was 97 or 98. I should know that. I researched everything else, really. And we catapulted into this, getting accolades and whatnot for OK Computer, this incredible epic album, rock album. And then after that, they took a turn and began to embrace some more experimental jazz, electronic vibe. And it was considered a big left-hand turn for a band that had just come out with a masterpiece in the rock genre. And so what we're looking at is once they made that turn, once they sort of embarked in this new world and became this whole new Radiohead that we all know. So we're going to kick it off with a song. The two songs, the two albums that really came out of this huge reinventing that they went through. Two albums. They came from the same sessions. One was released in 2000. One was released in 2001. I'm talking about Kid A and Amnesiac. Now, we are going to open a song. This one's by The Witch and the Wizard. And this one's a perfect one to start with because The Morning Bell is on both of those albums. There are two versions of it, of course. So on Kid A, it's let's start talking time signatures because this is Radiohead. Kid A, it's 5/4 time, and then on Amnesiac, it's a more steady 4/4. And if anyone out there knows more about theory than I do, just comment in the description. But what we have here is Witch and Wizard doing it in like a swung 3/4. So taking this thing to the next level right here. I'll talk more about the two albums later. Let's just get right into it, and then I have some more notes. But please, everybody, I hope you're in for a real great treat with some music. And kicking it off right now, we have Witch and the Wizard performing The Morning Bell. Take it away! Thank you very, very much, The Witch and the Wizard, for performing yet again on Social Distance Live. MVPs right there, coming back again and again. We haven't scared them away yet, James.
Not yet. Working on it.
More and more with every episode.
Actually, if I could jump on there, Witch and the Wizard will be spotlit It's going to be the 17th of September. So it's a midweek show. I'm going to do a spotlight show with Witch and the Wizard. So mark that on your calendars. It will certainly be on my calendar.
Yeah,
Thanks,
everyone,
guys.
a big part of this is to show people new acts and get them doing what they would do when they go out to shows, which is find a new act and fall in love with them. A lot of the times, I think right now I'm a little worried that we're consuming our music all through acts that we already know that are posting on their Facebook and whatever. So we're losing a certain amount of branching out that we would get naturally through going to shows and seeing bands on the bill that we wouldn't know. So please take this as an opportunity to go find these other acts. And it's so awesome that James has given these groups spotlights now. So you can really dig into these bands and check out all that they have to offer. So be sure to sign up for notifications. Don't just follow Social Distance Live, but sign up for notifications.
Right. Ring that morning
right.
bell, as they would say.
James.
Yeah.
You're good.
YouTube skill.
Good. You don't need another cup of tea. All right.
Woo!
Next up, here we go. Royal Jelly Jive. Royal Jelly Jive is here. This is fantastic. I'm so glad they're joining us now for season 2. We got them for another show coming up too. This one's off of Hail to the Thief, 2003. Now, got a lot of stuff to say about Hail to the Thief. I'll bring it up a little bit later. But let's just say this. This album in particular really points to their criticisms of the way things were going during the early, reign of George W. Bush, and I think you look to a lot of their lyrics and you'll see that all this stuff that I think they saw what was kind of coming in 2020 with a lot of their music. Radiohead is a perfect band to listen to right now in a sad kind of way. This song's called I Will, and I think it really is relevant right now. It's a Royal Jelly Jive performing I Will off of 2003's Hail to the Thief by Radiohead. Take it away, Royal Jelly Jive.
I will
Thank you very much, Royal Jelly Jive. That was I Will off of Hail to the Thief, 2003, Radiohead. These are all Radiohead songs we're doing right now. If you have any friends that are fans, let them know. Have them come on over here. And while you're doing stuff on your computer, be sure to donate. Suggested donation, $5 to $15. Just treat it like it's a live show. Help these artists out. All right. Now, on a related, I see this one as kind of related. That was I Will. It's a beautiful song. You and Whose Army off of Amnesiac. Let's talk really quick. I brought up that Kid A and Amnesiac are kind of siblings. They came from the same sessions and came out 2000, 2001. Those are the two albums that really changed the way Radiohead was. Here's a quote from Tom York. They come from two different places, I think. In some weird way, I think Amnesiac gives another take on Kid a form of explanation, which I totally get. It's like Amnesiac was trying to answer, like, Kid A happened, and then you go, excuse me? Can you say that again? And then Amnesiac happens. So that's 2000, 2001, Kid A and Amnesiac, just a 1-2 punch saying, we're Radiohead and everything is different. So let's hear this one. This is You and Whose Army off of 2001's Amnesiac. We have Aviva Le Fay making a social distance live debut. Yeah. I'm freaking out.
Woo!
Aviva Le Fay performing You and Whose Army. Take it away, Aviva. Let's do it.
Come on, come on. You think crazy. Come on. You and Whose Army. You and cronies. Come on.
All right, Aviva, yes! Ah, I love that song so much. That was killer. All right. So so that was Amnesiac. The next album, 2003, we're talking Hail to the Thief. Now, they kind of painted themselves in a corner with this Kid A, Amnesiac, freaky electronic kind of stuff, moving away from their previous guitar work. Some of the tracks didn't even have a guitar. It was crazy. So they finished these albums. Everyone's just freaking out. They're smashing the albums against their head. They don't know what's going on. OK Computer, it took them one way, they're going the other way. Everyone's going to the doctor. They got whiplash. It's crazy. Then the band has to go on tour with these new songs. There's a great album documenting that called I Might Be Wrong. And they had to learn how to play the songs that they made in the studio, which is brilliant. So they had to figure out all this, how they're going to use all these new tricks that they had and everything like that. And they got together this live show, and it's amazing what they do in it. So I think what they did then was they took those lessons of playing the Kid A and Amnesiac music live, and they brought that into the studio in 2003 when they recorded Hail to the Thief. Hail to the Thief was recorded in 2 weeks in Hollywood, so they did about a track a day for Hail to the Thief. It's amazing. So this is one of the tunes from there. It's called There There. There is there.
There is a
And
there,
it's
there,
here.
there.
There is here. So, all right. Okay. So here we go. This is Steve Ward Moore returning to Social Distance Live, performing Radiohead's There There from 2003's Hail to the Thief. I am excited.
Dark, I go walking in your landscape. Broken branches trip me as I speak. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. Siren singing you to shipwreck. Steer away from these rocks, we'd be a walking disaster. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. Just 'cause you feel it doesn't mean it's there. There.
right. Who else wants to hang out in Steve's country vampire discotheque barn? And bonus points to Darwin for saying bail to the thief. That was good. That was really. Did you like that one, James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's James's sealed approval. All right. So next up, let's. I hate to hammer this point home, but I think that this is an important one. All right. So we have Robbie Elfman doing "How to Disappear Completely." This is off of Kid A 2000, and I think that this song bridges something really important. This song, you can hear it. Hear him playing it in "Meeting People Is Easy," a 1998 documentary of their grueling world tour after OK Computer became such a smash. And so I'm not here. This isn't happening. Are the lyrics that seem to bring up this desolation that you see coming from Tom York, being caught up into this what he called a refrigerator buzz of pop culture. And he was done. He went out, I think, to Cornwall or something, was walking along the cliffs and was just considering ending the whole thing. Decided finally to embrace things like Charles Mingus and different artists and try and go for a new direction, something that was going to be satisfying to him. But he was really scraping the bottom of the barrel. He brought it to the band. He brought these tunes for Kid A and Amnesiac to the band, and it caused some trouble from what I hear. Just there were no guitars on some songs. All the members wouldn't play on every song. And it wasn't just like, oh, suddenly they got a genius idea and decided to go this new way. That's not necessarily how things work. They got to the point where they were like, if we don't finish this album, we'll disband the band. It just won't be something that we want to do with our lives anymore. And I think that's particularly important right now because it shows us that those moments right when we're about to give up can also be great opportunities. And I think that's particularly important for all the artists out there that are encountering where we're at historically with COVID and that sort of thing. I know I'm doubting some of the value of the things that I make or the ability to make them. And this space that Radiohead got to is very inspiring on that level. And I think this song, How to Disappear Completely, shows some of the desolation that at the bottom of it you find these gems of art. So here we go. Robbie, take it away. This is How to Disappear Completely off of Kid A. Robbie Elfman performing How to Disappear Completely off of Kid A. All right. So, if I can get personal, can I get personal, Dave?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's lean in. Okay. So, I was introduced to Radiohead after Kid A came out. A friend of mine gave me two things into my life: Radiohead and Tom Waits in the same year. I was a late guy, so 2000 was when things really started going for me for both of those bands.
As a
or
human,
for both
yeah.
of those artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really became a human in 2000. So basically, when Amnesiac came out, that was my first like, holy shit, Radiohead has a new album out. And this song kicks off the top of it. It's called I Might Be Wrong. It's the first track off of Amnesiac. And it's being performed by Francesco Echo. And if I may, just draw one more little connection between Tom Waits and Radiohead. There's a quote where Tom York says, he references a Tom Waits idea that stays with him and lets him be so daring with his music. He says that Tom Waits says that what keeps him going as a songwriter is his complete ignorance of the instruments he is using. So everything is a novelty. I really like that, and that kind of showed me, I think, part of what I really like about both of these artists. So here we go. First track off of Amnesiac, I Might Be Wrong, being performed by Francesco Echo. This is fun.
I might be wrong. I might be
Francesco Echo, that was that's such a good video idea. That was really good. All right, that was Francesco Echo. Please check him out. Please check all the artists out. Check all the artists out. Follow them. They're putting so much time and energy and brilliance into these performances. All of them. All right, James, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, on that note, so we found that the songs only wasn't serving much of a purpose. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to post songs only versions to YouTube only. So they'll be available, they won't be streaming, they'll be posted. And you can find them on YouTube. So if you channel search Social Distance Live, you'll be able to find both the previous live streams and also songs only versions, which could be great if you want to just kind of quickly browse through and check out the songs just themselves and then also old versions. Please subscribe to that channel because I need to build it up so I can get a custom URL and kind of get going with it. So that's where the songs only versions will appear. All right, back to you, Josh.
All right. Thank you, James. Thank you. Such a pleasure, James, to be doing this week after week with you. Just got to say. This,
Yeah, it's awesome. During this quarantine, it's awesome to have consistent connectivity. Yeah.
Totally. All right. Next up, we're going to do Knives Out. This one is off of Amnesiac, right? That's the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amnesiac. Knives Out. This is being performed by Schlee. Amnesiac, of course, their 2001 piece. Knives Out, let's see, on the album, what can I say about it? The sound's kind of inspired by Johnny Marr's guitar playing off of from the Smiths. Amnesiac is really interesting. The idea that I've heard in interviews with it is that Amnesiac is supposed to be like a book that you find up in your attic that's been up there for a long time. It has connotations to rediscovering a past life, to reincarnation, the idea of that when you are reborn, you lose your memory from your previous lives, and that's one of the concepts behind Amnesiac. So with that in mind, let's listen to Knives Out, being performed by Schlee. This is off of 2001's Amnesiac by Radiohead. Take it away, Schlee. Take it away.
Want you to know
Thank you. That was Schlee with Knives Out off of Amnesiac 2001. We're here doing the songs of radio, and I gotta tell you, folks, I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but I've been on YouTube, okay? I've been on YouTube and I've watched some videos. I think there's a conspiracy thing here. There's some very interesting things I want to just show you about this next song. This is called Pyramid Song. And this is where I think it becomes quite clear the connection between Radiohead and the Illuminati. All right, you got the pyramid. There's an eye in the pyramid, okay? That is obviously the sign of the Illuminati, okay? Now, this song here, trust me, I saw this on a YouTube video. It's supposed to have started off as Tom York trying to play a Charles Mingus song, Freedom. Soon it spiraled out of control. Let me tell you a little bit. To do that, we're going to have to get into the numbers. Now, this one's Pyramid Song. A lot of people out there think that, oh, this must be in a weird time signature. No, no, no. That's what the government wants you to think. It is actually in a very simple 4/4 time signature. Now, however, it is split up into some counts. Now, bear with me, folks. 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. That's the way they count it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the way the Pyramid Song is performed on the album. Now, why am I bringing this up, might you think? Well, because there is a conspiracy, folks. Let's look at this, okay? Now, another piece of paper. Okay, let me look at my notes. Here we go. Now, of course, it is a simple 4/4 time signature. However, the real meat and potatoes of this conspiracy is that the strange feeling comes from where the chords are changed. The real meat and potatoes, however, if I may, James, is like this, okay? 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. Let's think about that, okay? Just for 1 second. I wish I had a whiteboard. Now, you got a 3, 3. You got 4 3s and 1 4. That's 3 triangles. Okay, so that's 4. It's four triangles.
No, it's not. It's 3 triangles and a square.
Oh, 3 triangles in a square. I'm sorry. So it's thank you, James. James, thank you very much. I'm just a little excited because I'm worried about the black helicopters coming outside here and getting me for showing you this. You got your 3 triangles and a square. 3, 3, 3, 4. 3, 3, 3, 4. People, just think about it. Think about it. It's the Illuminati, folks. Now, I personally like this better than any of the other crazy-ass conspiracy theories I see there online. Okay, but I'm not even going to get into the other conspiracy theories. I mean this to show that there are a bunch of hidden things that people find in Radiohead.
I gotta intervene.
The time.
Everyone actually go to YouTube and look up stuff because it's interesting. Josh is referring to it.
It's for real. I think we all have an inner conspiracy nut, and I think that we should funnel it all into Radiohead. So yeah. Anyway, there's a whole nother one with In Rainbows and OK Computer, like fitting together. Actually, it's crazy, folks. This is like Wizard of Oz, Dark Side of the Moon level of conspiracy stuff when it comes to music, and it's so fun. It'll tickle a part of your brain, and it'll do that. All right. So anyway, Pyramid Song. Who knows the secret of Pyramid Song? Brittany Aquamarine does. Brittany making her social distance live debut at home. Let's give her a big warm welcome. This is Pyramid Song off of Amnesiac 2001. Take it away, Brittany.
In the river, what did I see? Black-eyed angels swam with me. A moon full of stars and astral cars. went to heaven in a little rowboat. There was nothing to fear, nothing to doubt. I jumped into the river. Black-eyed angels swam with me. Full of stars and astral cars. All the figures I used to see. My lovers were there with me. All my past and pictures. We all went to heaven in a little rowboat. There was nothing to fear, nothing to doubt. There was nothing to fear, nothing to doubt. There was nothing to fear, nothing to doubt.
Yeah, yeah. Brittany and Sunny know what's up. That's great. Thank you for making your social distance live debut, Brittany Aquamarine. Folks, follow Brittany. That's an order. Also, be sure to donate if you're able to. $5 to $15 suggested donation. The PayPal's pinned. There's also a Venmo out there, and help out the artists and stuff like that. We know you're not going to shows. You got a little bit of hopefully government cheese to throw our way.
Maybe.
So want to do it. Maybe. All right. So next up. All right. Now we're going to move out of this little, 2000 to 2003 zone. We're going to catapult all the way to 2007. Now in between that, there were some solo projects, that sort of thing going on. But then 2007 pops up, and we have In Rainbows. In Rainbows, an incredible album. It was released online as a pay-what-you-can thing, which is kind of connected to the way we're doing this, is pay what you can, James.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
You
Except
know.
that Radiohead was rich when they did it, and we're not.
that is a key difference, James.
Yes.
That is a key difference.
Yeah.
All right. So, but apparently, if you got the hard copy of In Rainbows, you also got a second disc. So there's a In Rainbows disc 2, which is what this song is off of. This is called Last Flowers. It's being performed by Wonder Twin. So here we go. Last Flowers off of In Rainbows disc 2. Wonder Twin, show us what you got. Wonder Twin, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So I just want to remind everyone to follow the artists. This is my first exposure to Wonder Twin, and I just followed their page. They just created a page on Facebook, so go and help them build that page, and please do the same with all the artists that you've seen here before or that you just arrived and saw for the first time, because that's the main thing we can do here, since we can't really pay the artists, is just give them new exposure and remind people to celebrate them. So please go and look for the artists individually. Thanks. Back to you, Josh.
That's right, buddy. That is right. Okay, next up. All right, Chris Lynch is here, performing a tune off of A Moon-Shaped Pool. That is the 2016 album from Radiohead, and it's incredible, and I'm so glad we have a song from this album. And so it's an amazing piece of work. I really recommend. A lot of folks, maybe not. It didn't quite show up on their radar or something. 2016 was a really, really intense year, and it was intense for Radiohead too. This was recorded just before, right after Tom York and his wife separated amicably, and she passed away shortly after the album came out. In fact, on this recording at the end, there's like on the album version, there's a backwards track, and it says "Half of My Life." It's a real powerful moment of him kind of speaking to loss and that sort of stuff. And the song is incredibly hopeful though too. It's called "Daydreaming," and gosh, I love this song. And Chris Lynch is here performing it. Chris, thank you so much for being a part of Social Distance Live. We hope to have you back many, many times, making an SDL debut here with Daydreaming. Take it away, Chris.
sun comes through, way out, just happy to serve, just happy to serve.
Chris Lynch performing that one. That's incredible rendition of a song that just floors me every time I put it on. I've been putting that on and driving around a lot. A Moon-Shaped Pool a lot lately. That album, they really are utilizing Johnny Greenwood's strings. Who's composing, I guess, a lot of string work before A Moon-Shaped Pool, and brought that in. Oh, another fun thing about that era, the 2016 era, is they did a song for James Bond, Spectre, the movie Spectre. There is a song called Spectre, and they did it. It broke up like their sessions for Moon-Shaped Pool, and it kind of threw a wrench in the works. But they made it, and it was deemed too dark or something for the movie, and the studio was like, nah. But it's so good. You should look that one up too, Spectre. All right. Next up, let's talk In Rainbows, 2007. We just have 3 more songs here, so thank you so much for bearing with all my conspiracy theories. So here we have, this is off of In Rainbows. It is such a beautiful song. I love it so much. It's a very human album in 2007. It has love, sex, drinking, desire, a lot of topics that weren't as evident in Hail to the Thief and Kid A Amnesiac. So it's this real beautiful human album. It's being performed by Eki Shola, making a social distance live debut as well. Holy crap, we have so many new artists this one. So let's hear what Eki has to say. Oh, and remember, please, to donate. Donations, suggested donation $5 to $15. There's a PayPal out there, and there's a Venmo out there. And please consider, just like you're going to a show or something like that, pitching. So thank you so much, Eki. Let's uncork this bottle of Eki Shola and check it out. Here we go.
I'm the next act, waiting in the wings. I'm an animal trapped in your heart guard. I am all the days that you choose to ignore. I'm in the middle of your picture, lying in the reeds. I am a mom who just wants to share your life. I'm just an insect trying to get out of the night. I only stick with you because there are no others. You are all I need. You are all I need. I'm in the middle of your picture, lying in the reeds. It's so wrong. It's all right. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so right. It's all wrong, it's all right. It's all wrong, it's all right. It's all right. It's so wrong, it's all right. It's so wrong, it's all right. It's so wrong, it's all right.
Eki Shola performing All I Need off of In Rainbows. An incredible rendition of an incredible song, and thank you so much for sharing that gift with us. Every time just a new artist pops up on this show, I'm like, oh, thank you so much for doing this. Sometimes I feel like I'm just asking my friends to play songs for my own amusement sometimes, but it's totally turned into kind of like this awesome little community thing, which is so nice. So thanks, James, for facilitating this, making it happen. Everybody follow Social Distance Live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Click to get the notifications when it comes out, when a new episode comes out, and stay tuned, because now we have these spotlights coming out. It's going to be super duper cool. Next one is Quilters, right?
That's right. So Thursday the 20th at 7 p.m. It's going to be just a few of their original songs and a little interview. I really like the format. The format will probably change every time a little bit, but really please check it out. Help support the Quilters and help support me getting this series off the ground, because then we're going to have a bunch more. We're going to have Gentlemen Soldiers. We're going to have Witch and the Wizard. Before that, we're going to have Lee Jones and Late for the Train. And then eventually at the end of the season, we're going to have Stella Heath. So really exciting bunch of people. So yeah.
It is a real virtual venue. It's a virtual venue that is starting here.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
And
Heck
then
yeah.
here on this series, right, we've got a special show coming up with a different wrinkle. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, the next two shows.
Yeah.
So next Sunday, 11 a.m., we're doing Lucinda Williams. Lucinda Williams is next week. Week after that, The Clash. So we have Lucinda Williams and The Clash coming up.
Uh-oh. I lost Josh. So the thing about Lucinda Williams is that it's going to be co-hosted by the artist Ismay. So check that out. They're going to be co-hosting with Josh. We're going to go into our last two songs here. I'll see if I can re-find Josh and bring him back one more time after this song. But this song is by Jared Newman covering "Optimistic" off of Kid A, and man, it's amazing. I love this cover. So check it out.
Try the best we can. We'll try the best we can.
Okay, Josh is back.
Am I back?
Thank you so much, Jared Newman. That was freaking awesome. I love that cover.
That was lovely. Jared, thank you for coming back. All right. Great, I am back. Okay, great. So we're at the end, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for donating if you're able to. Thanks to all of the artists who performed. I'm talking about Witch and the Wizard, Royal Jelly Jive, Viva La Fay, Steve Ward Moore, Chris Lynch, Brittany Aquamarine, Schlee, Jared Newman, Eki Shola, Wonder Twin, Francesco Echo, and Robbie Elfman. And here we have the final song here. I love this one, and some MVPs back from Social Distance Live shows here to take us out. Do you have anything you want to say, James, before I?
No, just follow the artist like we've been saying, and please come and check out my Spotlight show on Thursday.
Thursday it is.
Yep.
Can you post the Venmo again? Someone was asking.
Okay, it's there in the comments. I'll try to post again while this
Okay,
song's
cool.
going on.
So here we go. This is King Dream performing Reckoner off of In Rainbows 2007. And I just want to end with a lyric from Radiohead, and then we'll go right into it. Because we separate like ripples on a blank shore in rainbows, because we separate like ripples on a blank shore. I love that idea, and just like I love that about this album here. It's about separating and coming back together, and I think we've gotten a good spectrum of Radiohead with this show. So thank you everybody for being a part of this. We'll see you next week for Lucinda Williams, and we will see you on Thursday for the show with the Quilters. Thanks as always. Take it away, King Dream.
It's rolling. Ready?